There are 6 things about moving to the Spring, Klein, and Tomball, Texas area that most people don't find out until they're already under contract, closed, and here. And by then, it's too late. You can't do anything about them. So right now, I'm going to give you all 6 so you find out before you sign and not after.
5-boy realtor. Let's go. I'm protective of your peace, protective of your dream. When you walking with the 5-0, you on a winning team. Service in the guy first, yeah, that's the code I live. When it comes to real estate, I got so much to give. Protecting your ass.
Hey, what's going on, fam? Just in case you don't know, I'm Michael Gryphon, the 5-0 realtor. I spent my entire career protecting people, first in law enforcement, then in the Army. Now, I do the same thing as your realtor here in North Houston. My whole job on this channel is very simple. I tell you what the brochures and the builder sales officers simply want. Before we get into it, I put everything on these 6 topics, plus the rest of what you'll need to know for a smart move into my 2026 relocation guide for the Spring, Klein, and the Tomball, Texas area. It's free. If you want it, comment the word neighborhood below and I'll make sure that I get it sent over to you, or you can just click my Stand Store link in the description. Make sure you subscribe so you don't lose the rest of the series, and let's get into number 1, because this one shows up on your house payment every single month. In a lot of our master plan communities here, especially the newer builds, the water, sewer, and drainage all got financed through bonds that the MUD issued, the Municipal Utilities District. As a homeowner, you help pay those bonds back through a special tax, but that is also on top of your county and school taxes. The number that matters? A MUD can add roughly 0.5% to 1.5% to your total tax rate. So you're talking about 2 nearly identical homes, one in a MUD and one not in a MUD, can carry very different monthly payments. The protection point is MUD taxes are only temporary, so they come down as the bond gets paid off. But temporary can still mean a lot of years onto your payment. So before you fall in love with a house, make sure you ask one question. Is this property in a MUD? And what's the current rate? That answer belongs in your budget before you ever write an offer. After Harvey, this stopped being an optional knowledge. A lot of the Spring, Klein, and Tomball area sits on higher ground, but the area being fine does not mean the address is fine. So the 3 you'll hear are Zone X, which is generally minimal risk. Lenders usually don't require any flood insurance for Zone X. Then you have Zone A and Zone AE. Higher risk, and flood insurance is almost always mandatory, which is real money added to your monthly cost. Now the protection point? Flood risk is address specific. The lot next door can be different than the one that you want. So make sure you pull a flood map for a specific property. Your lender and insurance agent will confirm it, but you want to know what's going in as well. Not at closing, but before. So knowing early is the difference between a surprise and a regular decision. So understand this, flood risk is address specific, so please verify before you write an offer. One that really breaks hearts when it's missed. This neighborhood is a Klein ISD school district, and it's not the same as the house that is actually zoned to the schools that you think. Districts redraw attendance zones, growth, new campuses, and rezoning. So what was true last year can actually be quite different from this year. So please go straight to the Klein ISD or Tomball ISD website, use their address lookup feature and confirm that the elementary, middle, and or high school that you need for that exact address is zoned into that particular school before you write an offer. Now, the protection point for this one, you're buying the school assignment as much as the house. So verify everything in writing from the source every time. Make sure you verify the exact address, not just the neighborhood. Okay, quick check-in. Those first three are the ones people budget wrong. The next three are the ones people live wrong. How you get around, what you're allowed to do within your own house and with your own house, and the one Texas thing that nobody warned you about. So stay with me. Number 6 is the one out-of-staters never see coming. The Grand Parkway isn't just a road. It's the artery that opened this entire area up, and it connects you to the ExxonMobil campus, the Woodlands, the Energy Corridor, and its moved property values where the access is good. Protection point? Okay, it's a toll road, so the convenience is real, but if it's part of your daily commute, tolls will be a part of your monthly cost. Run the numbers before you assume that a house is close to work. Your instructions for this part: map your actual commute on 99 with the tolls included, not just the drive time. That's the honest version of a great location. Great access, just budget for the tolls. Most of our most desirable communities come with a homeowners association, or HOA. And Texas HOAs can actually be kind of strict. They exist to protect property values and the look of the neighborhood, which is good for you as the property owner. But it also means rules. What those rules normally touch: exterior paint color, fence type, where the boat or RV can sit, trash can timing, landscaping standards. Real enforceable things that are easy to miss, but important nonetheless. So the instruction is, before you purchase, request and actually read the covenants, conditions, and restrictions, or CC&Rs. Know what you're agreeing to, and know and understand what you might not be able to handle. Protection point for this is all about fit. The right homeowners association protects your investment, while the wrong one fights your lifestyle. So you find that out in those documents before you move, not after you've moved the boat and the RV in. Golden rule for this one: read the CC&Rs before you sign, not afterwards. Okay. Number 6, I told you, people from out of town never get. The one that nobody from out of state sees coming. It's our expansive clay soil. So it swells when it's wet, and then it shrinks when it's dry. And Texas usually swings hard back and forth between drought and heavy rain. So the movement is what actually will shift your foundation. So that's why locals water their foundation. Sounds strange the first time you hear it, but it's real. Keeping the moisture consistent around the slab will keep the clay from expanding and contracting enough to actually crack things up. So what you'll actually see are soaker hoses or dedicated foundation watering systems, sprinkler systems, especially on older homes. It's actually cheap prevention against a very expensive future repair. So your instruction for this: when you tour a home, ask about the foundation history. Ask about what the preventive maintenance could be and what has actually been done. See, in Texas, it's not a red flag question. It's a smart one. Golden rule for this one: in Texas, foundation care is routine. Ask the history. So fam, that's all 6. Mud taxes, flood zones, school boundaries, the Grand Parkway toll road, HOA rules, regulations, CC&Rs, and Texas Foundation Care. None of them are actually deal breakers, but every one of them is something that you'd rather know before you sign than actually after. So here's your next step. I built the 2026 relocation guide for the Spring, Klein, and the Tomball, Texas area to walk you through all of this in detail. And it's free. Just comment the word neighborhood below and we'll make sure to get it to you ASAP, or you can just click the Stand Store link in the description and grab it. Well, fam, as Porky Pig would say, abadi, that's all, folks. Listen, if this saved you a headache, give it a thumbs up. That's how more people relocating here can actually find the videos. Subscribe, hit the bell, because the next video covers the things that you won't find in any listing information about living here in this great community. And when you're ready to make that move, holler at your boy, because that's exactly what I do. I'm Gryphon, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Let's go. I'm protective of your peace, protective of your dream. When you walking with the 5-0, you on a winning team. Service in the guy first, yeah, that's the code I live. When it comes to real estate, I got so much to give. Protecting your assets. The 5-0 realtor.